If your USCIS application was rejected and returned to you by the Lockbox before it was even reviewed, this is not a denial. It's almost always an administrative error with your submission that was discovered at the intake stage. And these rejections happen before an adjudicator ever looks at your case. In this video, I'll walk through the most common intake level issues that cause USCIS to reject filings at the Lockbox, including problems many applicants don't realize exist. When USCIS receives a filing, the first review is not done by an adjudicator. It's handled at intake, most often at a Lockbox facility, and the procedure is very limited. Intake is deciding whether the package can be accepted and entered into the system as filed. If it can't, the entire packet is rejected and returned. What I'm explaining here is the administrative review process only. This is not legal advice, and it's not a judgment on eligibility. It's simply how the USCIS intake system works. One major category of rejection is form and completion errors. This includes missing or incomplete information, required fields left blank, or pages missing from the packet. All pages of the form, even blank ones, are expected to be included. If you omit any, the filing will be rejected. Using an outdated form edition or mixing pages from different editions will also result in rejection. Missing or improper signatures are another common reason filings are returned. Another frequent cause of rejection is fee and payment errors. Submitting an incorrect fee amount, whether it's too much or not enough, or having an incomplete payment authorization form prevents intake from accepting the filing. USCIS now requires payment authorization through Form G1450 for credit card payments or Form G1650 for ACH transactions. If the payment cannot be processed as submitted, the packet is returned. Filing location and documentation issues can also trigger rejection. Mailing the application to the wrong Lockbox location is a common example. Intake also checks whether required supporting documents are present and administratively sufficient. Particularly with adjustment of status applications, if Form I-693, the report of immigration medical examination and vaccination record, is not included, and your circumstances don't fit one of the exemptions, the Lockbox will reject the filing. Bottom line, if basic intake criteria aren't met, the filing is returned to the applicant. Another intake level issue is when a priority date cannot be established by intake personnel. This can happen if the incorrect application type or filing category is selected. If intake can't administratively determine how the filing should be classified, it may be rejected. None of these issues mean someone is ineligible. They're administrative gates. If a filing doesn't clear intake, it never reaches adjudication. Understanding how your application or petition is handled once it's received by USCIS makes the process more predictable. That's our goal here, to make the USCIS filing process less mysterious and easier to navigate. Thank you for watching. If you want additional administrative resources, it's linked in the description below.